Hey, what's up guys? This is Sohan and you are watching your Technical Spark channel. Friends, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate address function which is available in Microsoft Excel. Okay. But before we start, let me explain with that address function basically returns a reference as a text into a single cell in a worksheet. That means when you use address function in Microsoft Excel, it's basically help you to locate the cell where exactly that particular content is present. Okay, and how exactly you can use that is something which I'll show you now. So for an example reference, here you can see here I have given the 4 example how exactly this particular address function works and what will be the expected result, right? So just for reference, what I'll do, I'll just mention here as a let's say test. So let's say I would like to, in my Excel sheet, I would like to, refer this to specific location. So what will be our formula will be, we just have to type address, then tab. Okay, so my address formula is got automatically selected. Now it's asking row number. So just remember guys, this straight, right? C, D, these are column. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, right? These are the row. So my row number would be 2. So we have to type 2. Here and then comma. After that is asking for the column. So column will be 1. Okay, because for A we have to say as a 1, for B we have to say as a. So this is how basically it's calculate. Now once this is done, click on again. Now it's asking absolute value. Okay, so basically what exactly the absolute and this works. So that is something I'll show you in a bit. Okay. So for now, I'm just selecting absolute. So for absolute, we have number 1. Then type number 1 or double click. So I'll just double click here. Then comma again. And now it's asking what will be your style. So if you want style right away, you can select that. Otherwise, you can ignore. For now, I'll just ignore that and just complete the bracket. So okay, and then enter. See, I have given this one, right? A2. So this is the formula which we have got. So how exactly you can confirm whether it's correct or not? So in the left side, you can see here, right now I'm into the G column and row number is 13, right? So it has populated that information here. Now, when I click on test, you can see A2, this particular, this cell name has been selected, get highlighted here. So wherever you click, you will get the cell number. I know that is a little bit of tricky, but it's really useful guys. Okay, in the long worksheet, you are working on something else, but and that particular time you would like to pinpoint to same Excel, because in my career also, when I wanted to present very large data, right, there are multiple tables, multiple worksheets are present, and I would like to pinpoint to that particular location. So it's become difficult sometime to go into that location. So I just use this for address formula type. Now additionally, although it's not related to this address, but additionally what you guys can do, you can simply click on link. Now here I'll just select place in this Excel. Okay, so here I have multiple sheets available, right? So I'm into the address, right? So I'll just simply select address here, and here I'll just mention A2. Click on OK. Now if I double click here, you can see I'm automatically navigating to this location. Now let me show you again. So this is the benefit of linking. Okay, now I'll just do Control Z so that my link, this particular things which I have done, that is will get removed. Okay, so basically this is how your address formula work. Okay, you can see address here, which what is the formula I have entered. Right now, if I double click and instead of 1, if I select 2, or let me just do one thing, exit, and here I'll just replicate the same formula. Now in this particular, what I'll do, instead of this 1, we'll choose 2, so that you will get the information that what is the absolute raw and relative column. Okay, so let me double click, bracket complete, and enter. So basically the dollar symbol, right, that is get removed. Now similarly, I'll just create one more. So instead of here 2, we'll choose 3 number, relative row and absolute column, and enter. Okay. Now again, we'll do the 4 number, which is relative. Relative I find very useful, okay, because here we don't get any this dollar symbol. So sometimes dollar symbol cause confusion. Okay, so this is basically the formula which you can use to get absolute as well as relative cell information for your using the address bar. Hopefully you guys have found this useful, since all this test what are the content which I'm type here referring to this A2 cell. Okay, so this is one of the trick which I wanted to show you guys. Now another thing. Okay, so for that, what I'll do, I'll just go to the another tab here. Okay, and here we'll enter the formula, or let me simply copy paste the same one, paste it here. Now here after 4, just give the comma. Now it's asking we have which file reference you would like to give. So R1 and R17 and A1 style. So let me click on the first one, which is 0, double click and bracket complete. So basically when you add this R17, so you can see it gives the information row 2 and column 1. Okay, which means row number 2 and column number 1. So this is how basically R17 works. Okay. Now let me show you another way. Here 0, I'm going to replace that with 1, which is style. Okay, I have selected that. Now enter. So if you notice properly, then this one and this one both look very same. There is no change in that, right? Let me put this into the this location so that we can do further testing. Test it here. Okay. Now the next things which we would like to learn is, okay, here we'll remove the bracket, type comma. I was asking for the sheet, right? In this case, we are just referring to this particular location in the same sheet. But here, let's say I would like to pinpoint to the, let's say, aggregate worksheet. Okay, so we just have to go to that particular sheet, and then let's say I'm going to select this total number. Okay, so I have selected that, bracket complete and enter. Okay, so here what information we have got here? Total A2, right? So, but this particular output is create confusion, right? Because as you could see, all things still here are same. But when we go to the this formula, we can see from where exactly this is coming from. So in aggregate sheet, cell number A14. Right, so this is one of the thing. Now let me explain you another way. Okay, so I'll just replicate the same column, same again, and here we'll remove this particular sheet reference. Okay. And instead of this, what we are going to do, we are going to follow this absolute reference to another work group and worksheet. So here I have another Excel sheet. I'll simply go to here and choose E1, right? Then we'll complete the bracket and enter. Okay. So this is how basically this address formula works. Now it looks really great. Okay, because whenever you guys wanted to understand, if you want to point any another worksheet or another Excel file, then this gives the proper information. All through where exactly it's located, like C drive, desktop or anything, this information is not visible. But yeah, this will particular things solve your. Okay, now hopefully all you guys have understood how to use the address function in Microsoft Excel. And again, this is really useful, guys, when you work on the large Excel to point the reference. Okay, so if you want, you guys try using this formula, and so I'll request you guys to try out this particular formula and let us know whether it's helping your day-to-day activities or not. So that's it in this video, guys. This is Sohan signing out. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.